maybe 4 weeks since I last had anything that was remotely life-threatening, that I thought, anyway, so woohoo! I've been a bit proactive. I Googled support groups for hypochondria and it brought me here. So it's lovely to be with kindred folk. You might find from time to time that I do tend to call my condition chondria though. I just think it's a little softer, a little less dramatic, and I just don't really like fuss. However, I may have had to recently call an ambulance because I thought I was having a heart attack at 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke up, seriously, like chest pains, and my left arm was all tingling and numb, and because I Google doctored it, I just knew that I needed an ambulance. So anyway, I'm on the phone to the woman. She said, okay, just take it easy, sit down on the couch and open the front door. And again, I don't like fuss, so I said to her, do you reckon they could not use the sirens? And she goes, no, sorry mate, they need to use the sirens. I was like, oh, fuck my life, how embarrassing. Anyway, so I'm sitting on the couch and I'm clutching my chest, and then the first paramedic walked through the door, and the moment that he walked through the door, it hit me. I was just sitting there and I was like, fuck. He's hot. Why didn't I clean up the fucking apartment? Now, there's a couple of things there. A, in all the time in the world that people have had heart attacks, I'm pretty sure they're busy thinking about, oh fuck, I'm going to die, rather than that. And B, when that hot paramedic walked into my door, he was met with a 40-something-year-old singleton clutching her chest, having a heart attack in a tiny one-bedroom apartment surrounded by last night's pizza boxes and beer bottles, and wearing a hot pink "This girl really loves her Collingwood Magpies" hoodie with no bra on and nothing to show for her lifetime on the planet except a cat and fucking chondria. Hot. Anyway, after a few more tests and a little bit of a lecture about smoking, it turned out that I just had really bad indigestion from the pizza and the beer and the cigarettes. Funny little aside about the beer, I drank so much beer the night before I'd fallen asleep on my left arm, which was why I had the tingles and it went numb. Anyway, I'd hate for you to think that I just define myself by the fact that I have this condition. I'm also a recovering fag hag. I say recovering because I spent about 10 years hanging out in the gay disco with a gaggle of gays, which, if you look it up, is the collective noun for gays. And so, you know, now I've got a straight boyfriend and stepkids, which incidentally isn't the hot paramedic. But my weekends look a lot different now than they used to. But I still have a hand in the gay world, albeit a slightly tainted, second-hand kind of grotty hand. I'm going to explain what I mean by that. I'm going to read out a list of my text messages that were on my phone the other day because I took a snapshot, and I'm going to see if you guys can spot the gay. Lucas, morning sweetheart. Gareth, hi, dinner tonight? Peter, yep, looks great. Nicola, you're very welcome. Margie, check your emails. Scotty, I have fucking anal chlamydia. Mum, stunning. I'll give you the tip, it wasn't my mum. The same guy sent me a text after he looked after my house when I went to Malaysia for a week, and he said, hey babe, did I leave my douche at your place? Now, a lot of you won't know what that means, and I don't want to know what that means either. I'm a straight girl, I shouldn't have to know what this means. But I sort of figure if I need to know, you do too, but don't worry, I'm thinking of sparing your sensibilities and your psyches. So I've come up with a little analogy, right? So work with me here. Let's just say your ass is a one-way street. Okay? Your ass is a one-way street. And sometimes the gay ass needs to become a two-way street. Okay? Kind of like a dual carriageway. So in order for the one-way street to become a two-way street, it's important that we clear out the parked cars that are along the one-way street with a high-pressure hose. How's everyone going? Are we okay? Gay dating sounds hard, doesn't it? I spoke to my best mate the other day and he was having a friend with benefits over for dinner, and I happened to say, oh hey, I know, why don't you cook that lovely Indian dish that I've talked about for so long? And he's like, oh no, there'll be no fucking curry, are you mad? He goes, we'll be rooting and having pizza later on. He goes, I've been on Metamucil and white fish for 3 days in preparation for this. What is wrong with you? Ladies and gentlemen, apparently for the dual carriageway to be effective, it needs strict adherence to the road rules. And I went to India last year. There are no fucking road rules in India. I've been Anna Murphy. Thank you so much.
One more time for Anna Murphy. Here we go for your next act.